Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's Will. I am finally back making my videos. It's been a minute. I fell off the wagon here a little bit. I think primarily due to going on vacation, but I'm back and I'm gonna make these videos. They're for me. They're not for anybody else. They're for me and for me to enjoy. But I just want to be in the habit of doing them, and so here I am making another one. Where we are right now, as far as kind of the evolution of the business, we just crossed into Q2 of the year, and I did finish one of the applications I had planned to do, which was the partner app. So I pretty much consider it totally done. Yeah, it's not in the Shopify App Store yet. Yeah, it's not like making any money yet, but my responsibility and what I'm supposed to be doing is done. And so I consider that to kind of be launched, so to speak, in many ways. And we'll see how my partner does with it. It's up to him. And that's why we have a partnership. I'm in charge of the tech. He's in charge of the rest of it. So it's good. I'll put that one on the board and say, hey, point for me. Next up, I already have another app in progress. The big theme for this year, I probably said this in a video earlier this year, but the big theme for this year is to go from mostly clients, which is mostly Cardinal. And I don't have another logo, but I have another business where I make products. So we're trying to go from clients to products. It's an evolution. And I think the one thing I'm a little disappointed in myself over the last couple of years is just not being aggressive enough and making the decisions that are kind of like necessary. I would say necessary. It doesn't always feel necessary, but I think in the long run, the necessary sacrifices to make that transition happen. And so I'm really trying to do things differently. And to that end, I have a great new dev on the team who is really helping me a ton with app number 2 for the year. I would say like roughly between 8 to 10 apps is the goal this year to launch and actually make dollars from. So he is working on app number 2. The MVP should be done by mid-month, April 15th. And the other really good news about that application is it's very much vetted. So I already have an existing client for it. I also have a second client for it. And it's really like one of the things I was talking about previously with my buddies who are kind of indie hackers as well, is dollars before development. Last year, creating an app and launching it and it going nowhere was the wrong order of operations. And as a dev now, I think I need to be careful about validation and making sure that what I have has some commercial value, and just to kind of increase velocity. So having a teammate who can help me and work on that, because business is going really well, I'll talk about Cardinal in just a second, is amazing. So we got one app pretty much done. I'm going to consider it done. And the second app in progress mid-month will be done. So we'll be at 2 for the year, about a quarter of the way through the year. So we're kind of on pace, a little behind in my view, and I want to get a third idea ramped and ready to go. And it's only 8 to 10 apps if none of them catch fire. If one of them starts to do really well, has the potential to make thousands of dollars a month, well then no big deal. Like I don't need to launch that many apps. The goal is to have an app that's doing a good amount of monthly recurring revenue. Exactly how much? I would say if an app can get to $2,000 a month, I think that's a really good metric for me to say, hey, I got a real moneymaker here. And I think that's the point where if it was making $2,000 a month, we'll just call it the threshold, I would start to consider like letting go of some clients. I think there's definitely a force multiplier, like $1 from an app is not $1 from a client. $1 from an app is way lower in terms of time commitment. So I would say $2,000, I'll start letting go of some clients, just because I want to focus more attention. If it can get to 2,000, it can probably get to more. So we'll leave it at 2,000. And yeah, that's great. That's the app part of the business. Really excited there. Things are going well. I just want to keep making this transition from clients to products. This is the year to do it. And then, yeah, on the client front, on the Cardinal Ecom, things are also going really, really well. We just signed a big new deal, biggest ever, to do an AI project. So it's not technically ecom, but still it's great learning experience for us. We're going to really grow as a team. I've got myself, my designer, and my developer staffed on this project. So we're going to be doing a big, big AI build, which I'm super excited for. It's going to test us. It's going to push us, but we get to learn a ton about the OpenAI API, prompt engineering, all this great stuff, which is really good for our personal development. And I just love that my client business could branch out beyond e-commerce. I think e-commerce is all well and good, but we've always wanted to do more. So we're doing e-com stuff. We got the AI project in place. And then with the crypto markets where they are, I'd like to tinker something in the crypto markets. I've got a few ideas kind of incubating right now, but nothing that solid yet. Also looking for help on that front, looking for some international, probably South American devs to come in and contribute, because that AI project has really given us a cash boost that we never had before. So overall feeling good. And me, it's just like trying to get into this rhythm of this weekly rhythm of making these videos, of working on both businesses simultaneously and not over indexing on either one, and being more and more willing to sacrifice like a little bit of social time, a little bit of whatever it may be, to keep the momentum going on the product flywheel. I am also doing a better job at taking care of myself, working out, eating right, cooking. I'm exhausted right now. I did a super hard leg day, so if I'm a little lower energy than normal, that's why. I'm still recovering 2.5 hours later from this new boot camp, but it's gonna be good overall. Taking care of yourself maps well to doing well in business. So I think it's good, and I've been very lucky that business development for Cardinal has been really easy because it's kind of found me. I haven't had to go down and hunt all these deals lately. I may have to do that again, but for now, for the next couple of months, we're pretty set, and I think we're going to see a nice shift of effort and time and moving into the product suite. So yeah, the goal is to get this second app done April 15th. And then the plan is to think of another idea just as fast, because I kind of have that one delegated and I have some time. So I'm going to spend a couple mornings here thinking about what to do with my time. And I think the great thing is I'm getting much better at having a flow to my week. So kind of a rhythm to the week. Okay, this time I work on clients, this time I work on products. And that rhythm is an evolution, but I'm putting a structure in place where I'm kind of able to meet all my obligations, but all my obligations, not meet some and knock them out of the park, and not miss some, but meet them all at an acceptable level of excellence. And this includes this. Like, I didn't want to make this video today. I wanted to get right to work. I want to get stuff done, but this is part of the suite of things that will help me become like an indie builder. So thanks for watching. If you're out there, just good to put something into the ether, and have an awesome week, everyone. Cheers.